Okay. Now we have all discussed it. Okay. Now I want you to win this from white. Okay. Anvesh, white.
Yes, sir. Sir, for
Now
uh,
Pradyumna, black. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. Now start.
sir, king to f2.
King to f2.
Sir, king f7.
King f7.
Sir, and then sir, and then knight to e3.
What?
Pawn, sir, pawn to e3.
Pawn to e3.
Sir, king e6.
Very good move.
Sir, and then uh, king f3.
King f3.
Sir, king f5.
Very good. Now this will become a classic draw.
Sir,
From
and then
here.
pawn to e4.
Huh?
Pawn to e4.
Pawn to e4. Now.
Sir,
Sir,
king
can you
e5.
please show me the starting board, sir?
Yeah, we will show. Wait.
Yes.
Wait a minute. Next.
e5.
King where?
e5, e5.
Okay.
Sir, and then king e3.
King to?
e3.
Ah.
Sir, king d6.
King d6. Ah.
No, sir, e6, e6.
Ah.
Sir, and then king d4.
King d4.
Sir, opposition, d6.
Opposition. Very good.
Sir, and then pawn to e5.
Pawn to e5. Then. Fast. King to e6. Okay.
Sir, and then king to e4.
No other chance. Now.
Sir, e7.
e7. Now.
Sir, and then king to f5.
King to f5.
f7.
f7.
King f7.
Next.
Sir, and then pawn to e6.
Pawn to e6.
King e7.
Hmm.
Sir, and then pawn to e5.
Huh?
Sir, pawn to e5.
Pawn to e5. King to e5. Ah.
King to e5.
Ah.
So king e8.
E8. E8 is because if he comes here, you can give opposition. You can comes if he comes here, you can give opposition. Which way you want to go?
Sir, then king f5.
F
f6.
f5.
F5. Little tricky now. Let's see how he will handle. Tell me, ma.
Sir, king e7.
Very good. Do not allow.
Sir, and then king e5.
King e5. So this is going to be a draw.
Yes, sir.
Because see, what is the
Sir, by stalemate or
mistake?
repetition of moves.
What is the mistake you have done is here king f2 is correct, here king f5 correct, but e3 the king should be, if king is behind the pawn, then there is a lot of chances that it can become a draw.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you have to here instead of king pawn e3, what you have to play?
Sir, king e3.
King e3. And now what you will do? What you will do now?
Sir, me, sir.
You.
Sir, king e6.
King e6 is one move, but you can get little tricky. Okay, if he plays, he can play king e7. So that if he plays this,
We
you
can give
can also play opposition. Okay. Now tell me.
Sir, and then king to d4.
King to e4. Okay.
Sir, I told d4.
D4. Okay, very good.
Sir, king d6.
King D6. Very good. Now what you do, ma?
Sir, pawn to E3.
Ah, now you have to use this. Pawn to E3. Very good. Now,
King E7.
E7. Now what?
Sir, and then king to E5.
King to E5. Very good. E4 is bad because he can take opposition and you have to again it will become draw. Very good. Mhm. Next,
F7, sir.
F7. Okay. Now what?
Sir, and then king to no, sir. Pawn, sir, king to D6.
D,
Sir, king to D5.
D5. Why D5? See, come out of this line. Come here, make some way to why D5. Again, he
Sir,
will
but
come to
then if the
F6.
king comes here,
D6 is better, no? What is the problem with D6? Yeah,
yes, sir.
if he comes here, then you can push the pawn. Now up to E7, now you can push up to E7.
Yes,
Imagine.
sir. And then after E7, then king should come to D7.
Yeah. Now where king he can go? Here. Now push again. Now if he comes here, again, here. If he comes here, come out of that line and push up to E8.
Yes,
Nobody
sir.
can stop it. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. This is very, very important. Everything will be very, very important, very key in that. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we will go to a simple other, other variation. Just a minute. Now, this is one more ending which is important to understand.
Sir, you
Even though
already
it is
taught
king,
this.
not king pawn ending, but king versus queen, which is important to understand, which is very crucial, where no mistake can be tolerated. If you make mistake, the opponent will
You already told
immediately
this, sir.
will draw this position. Yes. Now this time white is Sri Dinesh. Sri Dinesh is white.
Okay, sir.
Anvesh is black. Anvesh is black. White to play. Sri Dinesh, come on, win this position.
Yes, sir.
Sir, sir, am I black or white?
You are white.
Yes.
This pawn is becoming queen. You have to stop that. And you have to kill
Okay.
the pawn and you have to do checkmate. How do you
Okay,
stop it?
sir.
Sri Dinesh. This is a
Hello,
must
sir.
win technique that you have to.
Sir,
I
queen
already
C5.
told this position, but
Sir,
come on.
queen C5 check.
Queen.
C5 check.
This is queen F5 checka, C5 checka.
C5,
Sir,
sir.
C5 check.
Sir, I am playing white,
Yeah,
right?
he is white, ma.
Yes, sir.
You are black. Anvesh.
Yes, sir. Sir, and then pawn to E3.
Pawn to?
E3.
No, pawn is coming downwards. It is coming to E1.
Yes, sir. Sir, and then F1.
What?
Sir, king to F1.
King to F1. Okay.
Queen to C4.
Queen to C4 check. Okay.
Sir, C4, sir.
Sir, it was
C4
C4.
check.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, it's a pin.
Oh,
Only-
C4. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Only C4.
Sir, and then king to. Sir, king to G1. No, sir. Sir, king to F2.
Okay.
Sir, I will go to queen to F4 check.
Queen to F4 check. Very
Sir-
good. Coming
sir-
near to king and pawn is very, very important. But you
Sir-
have to be very careful what kind of checks you are giving.
Yeah,
Ah,
sir.
King E1.
king
E1.
E1. Okay. This is an
Sir.
important move. White have to be very careful. Tell me. Yeah.
Sir, king to G7.
Very good. Now you have to bring the king to C7. Very good.
Sir, G7, sir, not F7.
G7. Okay.
Yeah.
Sir, and then king to D1.
King to
D1.
D1. Okay. And we have discussed that why we are discussing is here mistakes are costly. One mistake will determine the result.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sir, I go with king to D4 check.
Queen to D4 check. Very good.
Sir, and then Sir, king E1.
Even you can go here. The problem if you go here, again
Yes,
this check
sir.
will come. Again you have to come here, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah,
Sir,
sir.
and
Okay.
he'll come to D3 and then I'll have no choice but to stay in E1.
Yeah. Okay. What do you play now?
Sir, I told
King to E1. Okay. Next.
sir.
Sir, I go with king to F6.
King to F6. Okay.
Sir, king, sir. King to F6, sir.
F6.
King, sir.
Oh, king to F6. Okay.
Yeah,
Very
sir.
good. Ah.
Sir, and then
Whenever pawn king sits here, okay, next move he cannot move the pawn. So you have
Yeah,
to
sir.
bring the king. That is the best idea.
Sir, F1.
Huh?
Sir, king to F1.
King to F1.
Sir, I go with king to F4 check.
King to
F4.
okay.
Sir, and then king to G2.
King to
G2.
E2.
G2.
G2. G2. Okay.
Sir, queen to E3. Queen to E3.
Queen to
E3.
E3. Okay.
Yeah, sir.
Sir, and then king to F1.
King to F1.
Queen F3 check.
Very good.
Sir, and then king to E1.
Okay. So bring the king. Bring the king.
Yeah, sir. King E5.
Whenever king comes
Sir, king
behind the pawn, you cannot move the pawn. So
Yeah, sir.
you have to utilize that extra move. Okay. Where?
Sir, and then king to Sir, then king to D2.
Sir, queen to F4.
Okay.
Sir, and then king to D1.
Sir, I go with queen to D4.
Sir, then king to C2.
Whenever king goes far away,
Sir,
try to attack the pawn.
Yeah, sir. Queen to E3.
Yes. Very good.
Sir, and then king to D1.
Then I go with queen to D3.
Very good. always bring the king to that square
Yeah.
and then bring the
Yes.
king.
Sir, and then king to E1.
Hmm,
King to E4.
very good. Next,
Sir, and king to F1.
king to
F1.
now it is an extra move you can get. Even though pawn, he can't push the pawn. Now
Yeah,
bring
sir.
the king closer.
Sir, means sorry. King to F3.
Yes.
Sir, and then king to G1.
Huh?
Sir, and then king to G1.
G1. Yeah.
Sir, queen into E1, E2.
Yeah. Now simply
Yeah, sir.
checkmate.
Queen G2.
All right.
Checkmate. Yeah, sir.
Now, this is all we have already learned in the past. We are just recapping it. Yes. Now, next one I will give you for all of you. You have to calculate until the win. Okay. Now, I'll show it. Sorry. I'll share. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, next one, we will go to the next one, which is actual lesson for us. Now, this is a challenge. Now, isn't it
Yes,
this
sir.
one? I am not sure. Well, let me check this person. This one. What about this one? Okay. Okay, let me check it. Okay. Now, okay. Now think about this. Yeah. I'll give 5 minute time. Not 5 minutes,
Yeah, sir.
3 minutes. Not 5 minutes, 3 minutes. You have to tell me what is the right continuation. Okay.
Sir, as a black or white?
White to play and win.
First white to play.
Okay, sir.
Yes, children, you got it? Can we discuss? Who will do it? Pradyumna,
Yeah, sir.
right? Can you try?
Okay, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, king to e3.
King to e3, king to g7,
King f4.
king f4, king g7, g6,
King g4.
king g4. Very important. Yeah. King f6,
King h5.
king h5, king g7,
King g5.
king g5, king h7,
King f6.
king f6, king h6,
g4.
king g7,
g5.
king h8,
King e7.
king
e7.
e7,
Yes, sir. e7. E.
e7.
E for elephant.
E,
Sir, not G, sir. E7. E.
e7,
Sir, E, sir. E. F7.
మరి
Sir, pawn push.
ఉమ్,
G6 check. G7 check. G8 queen check.
okay, okay. This you have to be little careful here. Okay. Okay. Now I will give little bit more difficulties in the next classes. Okay. Next class, this is a very small example I'm giving. Okay. We will see difficulties and the solutions for them. Okay. We'll do in the playing mode. Okay. Here it is very important to catch these squares. Yeah, these squares are important because king have to be here and try to control these squares. Yes, before king comes here, because if you can able to catch these squares before with opposition, then you can able to push the king backwards. Yeah. Okay. But it should be done with opposition. All right. With carefully. Okay. And you have to see what opponent is doing. Okay. One move can create problems and will become a dead draw. Okay. We'll see the much difficult variations in the next class. See you. Bye. Please be on time next class. All of
Yeah,
you.
sir. Yeah, sir,
Pradyumna,
all right.
Anvesh, Sri Dinesh.
Yes, sir.
Right. Chalo, bye.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Thank you,
Thank
sir.
you.